Hi, my name is Ryan Andres. I'm a social worker in the province of Ontario, and I work at Pathstone Mental Health here in St. Catharines. I'm the high-risk therapist here, working with youth who are at risk of harm to self or harm to others. Now, in therapy, one of the things that we often focus in on is our thinking patterns. And we do this because we know that our thoughts, our emotions, and our behaviors are all influenced by one another. And what we also know is that if we can change the way we think, we can change the way we feel and change the way we behave. And when we do this, well, we can have a positive impact on our mental health, positive impact on our relationships, and positive impact on our overall well-being. When we start to look at our own thinking, one of the things that we start to realize is that we fall into certain thoughts known as thinking traps. These thoughts are often automatic, not fact-based, and not helpful to our mental health. Everybody experiences thinking traps, and so we all have a role to play in challenging our own thinking. Now, identifying thinking traps and challenging our own thinking can be easier said than done. So for today, I just want you to consider 3 words that, when we're thinking them, sometimes tell us that we're in a thinking trap. Those 3 words are but, should, and sorry. So looking at the first word, you may have heard it said that anything you say before the word but doesn't really count. And when we are thinking using this word, oftentimes it filters out the positive of an experience and has us only focusing in on the negative. One of the ways we can change this is by replacing the word but with and. When we do this, we move away from just thinking about the negative and see the positive in a situation as well. Thinking of some examples of how to do this, one could be if we thought, I want to learn to play guitar, but I'm not good at trying new things. Instead, we could replace that with, I want to learn to play guitar, and maybe it'll be tough at the beginning. Another example could be, I want to talk to that new person, but I don't think they'll like me. Instead, we could try thinking, I want to talk to that new person, and maybe they will like me. The second word to look out for is should. Should statements often reflect how we want things to be, but not how they actually are. And this can keep us focused in on the things that we can't change, instead of focusing on the things that we do have control over. We can work to address this by changing our should statements into will statements. Some examples of how to do this could be, instead of saying, I should be doing more around the house, try, I will do the dishes this week. Instead of saying, I should be happier, try, I will reach out to the people that make me happy. And instead of, they shouldn't treat me this way, try, if they treat me this way, I will walk away. The third word to look out for is sorry. Now, of course, when we do something wrong, it's important that we acknowledge and apologize for that. And at the same time, many of us fall into thinking traps where we personalize and blame ourselves for the bad things that are going on around us, telling ourselves that it's our fault, even when it's not. One way we can work to address this is by changing our sorries into thank yous. Examples of how to do this can be, instead of saying, sorry I'm late, try, thank you for waiting for me. Instead of saying, I'm sorry I messed this up, try, thanks for helping me fix this. And instead of saying, I'm sorry I'm such a burden, try, thank you for supporting and caring for me. When we learn to change our sorries into thank yous, this can be especially helpful in our relationships. So there you have it. 3 words to look out for: but, should, and sorry. So challenge your thinking traps and see how it changes how you think and how you feel about yourself, about the people around you, and about your future. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And remember, the Pathstone Mental Health Crisis and Support Line is a 24/7, 365-day support for Niagara children, youth, parents, caregivers, and guardians. You can reach this number at any time by dialing 1-800-263-4944. Thank you and take care.